Basically, if you like them or if you enjoy your time with them, you hook up.
Okay, but what is like your checklist that you think, okay, I can go with her?
It's not a checklist. It's if you're enjoying the moment, you like the person, you go hook up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
For a guy.
I know what you mean, but
for a
like,
girl, you need to be like in a sentiment kind of way, in love or.
No, come on. Don't
Not-
tell me.
I know what you mean, but like
Not in love, just
secretly
like-
you make a list in your head and you're like, okay, that is what I like, that's not what I like, that's what
Maybe
I like.
unconsciously, but every human being does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But like secretly, you know things about yourself that you don't tell like other people. So.
Everyone does, no?
Yeah. So what are like things of you that you like?
I don't know.
You like-
In what sense?
You like smart girls, maybe you like what do you got like if a girl talks about the way she thinks, the way she moves?
Yeah, that helps, of course,
Yeah,
because
right.
you like the person and you want to hook up. But we were saying, your question was, why don't you want to get married now? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can like plan love.
But what if
love
you meet someone and you're like, oh my god, she's the one, but you still don't want to get married right now?
Exactly.
Yeah,
But what
because
if
if I love someone, I want to like shock
What if-
them then and think like, okay, you're mine, so let's.
But what if you never see her again, or should you guys get married?
No, because I
You're not
believe a lot in
afraid of that?
destiny, you know?
Oh yeah, meant to be.
Because if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not, fuck it. So she might be there if it's for you.
Yeah, but sometimes you need to fight for what you love.
No, if you're fighting for something, fighting for a person means you're forcing a situation. I don't believe in that.
Okay, that's easy. Then you're gonna
No,
think like, okay,
life,
you want this.
life puts something in front of you, and then you choose like. you
I
want
feel like
this-
sometimes life is gonna like prove me that I need to that I need to do something so I can have it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I need to fight for it, and then life's gonna show me, okay, you deserve it. I feel like that sometimes, but it's not
Yeah.
true.
But that's generally with challenges,
Yeah,
situations.
but not love.
Not love, no.
Okay.
I think love is something that's meant to be. And if you love a person, you have to use your brain more than your heart when you're gonna get married. Because that's why a lot of marriages fail.
Yeah.
Because they're infatuated, obsessed, in love, or, obsessed basically.
Yeah.
Do you
They're
think?
living for the
What do you
moment,
think
they're
is
living
like
for the
wrong?
girl or the guy. They like their eyes or their hair or whatever, or their attitude, but it's not, it's like I said, this cup of tea is gonna be warm now, and it's green and it's good, but maybe tomorrow it's gonna be cold, and it's not gonna be as green, it's not gonna taste as good, but it's still gonna be there for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason I'm choosing that person to be with me the rest of my life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way I view marriage. So
But I think
when I
it's-
want to do that is when I'm ready to ignore all the challenges, all the temptations, or everything that comes along that smells better, that looks better, whatever, in the moment, and I have the maturity or the decision to go forward with something that's not going to be the same in the long run, but it's still going to be there for me, like I'm going to be there for it, or her, whatever, or him.
Do you still feel like you have to taste more and see more?
Actually, no.
So
But
you
I
were
think
just
it's
I'm
good
just- I'm
that
just
you're-
saying.
baby. I think it's good that you can plan something, but I think like love and things like that you can plan.
No, you cannot plan being in love, being obsessed,
No.
being infatuated, being
You're planning like
in love. You cannot
Yeah.
plan it. But you can actually plan to say, I'm gonna love this person for the rest of my life, regardless. If the grape now is full, green, nutritious, and beautiful, or if it's tomorrow, it's fucking like this, fucking old, rotting, etc. Because I know that that person or that grape or whoever is gonna be there for me as I'm gonna be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people fail at marriage because they choose the moment, the situation,
Yeah, true.
the infatuation, the obsession, or the desire to be with that person as if it's now, which is not going to be the same the rest of the life. So that's the difference, and that's how I believe in love or in commitment in the long run. And it's actually beautiful
But
to
you're not-
commit in the long run, regardless of the shape, the size, the smell, or the color of someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think it's scary to plan something. Like in so many years I'm gonna fall in love. You never know when you're gonna fall in love. You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's what I'm saying. You don't commit to someone because you're in love. You commit to someone because you make a decision. That's what I'm saying.
But a
But it's
decision
scary.
is decision is based on
Everything
love
is
is
scary.
like-
Life is a risk itself. We go out, we saw it.
I think we can plan a
we
lot.
were in the truck today, and some guy was fighting with a gun here. You saw it. We all
Yeah, of
saw it.
course.
Maybe that fucker put out the gun, shoots someone, and it bounces off and kills two of us. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Life is a risk, and you have to take them. But you have to take measured risk all the time as you go along life, as you walk life, as it hits you, or as you're moving through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, a
But I
lot of
think
people
you
just say, you know what, this situation is cool, I'd rather go with it, fuck it, let's marry that flower pot. But tomorrow the flowers are rotten, and you say, no, I want it not to be rotten. Well, yeah, bro, but guess what? People change, you know?
Yeah.
Or situations change, and that's how I view life.
Yeah.
But that's
So, it's not like I'm not ready, because as I said, it's like my grandpa, he died at 87, 90, whatever. He was married for like 60 years, or 60 whatever years. So if I say now, I'm gonna be married for 60 or 50 or 70, does it really make a difference? No. Does it make a difference right now if I choose a partner for the rest of my life in the next 5 years?
But if you
Maybe
want
it does. Hold on. Because I'm in a situation right now where I'm doing good, doing this and that. Maybe it's nice, maybe it's not. But maybe if I wait a little bit, life changes a bit, and then I say, you know what? These type of things that I'm focusing on a girl don't really matter. Maybe these do on the long run. So I'd rather stay with X, Y, or Z girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I view life.
But one question, if you would like met like tomorrow, like a written thing,
You know what?
and you would met like a
Life is not like Lee Joe Black.
Okay, but if you
You're not gonna
would
meet
met
Joe Black.
no, sometimes it is. You would think that, but if you would met like tomorrow going and would think, oh my god, like she's so special, I want to marry her. Would you never do it because you're like have a plan in your head that you want to marry?
I don't
her?
have a plan in my head. I just know that I cannot commit to a long-term relationship with anyone,
Right now,
anything,
no.
or anything based on sentiment, lust, obsession, seduction, or love.
but
You
love.
cannot do that.
But yeah, I don't think
Well,
you
what
can.
Love is a decision. That's
Well,
not
Love is chaos.
your decision based off? It's based off love.
commitment.
But still.
That's it. No, it's commitment. It's
So
saying,
you choose a partner, but
no,
you
it's
don't.
saying I will be here for you and you will be here for me, regardless if I miss an arm or a leg,
Yeah, that is love,
or if we don't
right?
live in this
I think
apartment or
it's-
we live in the streets. That's commitment and that's love.
Yeah.
Not being like obsessed with this guy.
No, I know obsession is
That's
a
fucking
wrong
stupid. It's not
word.
Titanic. It's not
Yeah.
New Joe Black. It's not how it works.
I know, but obsession.
And Disney and all these movies teach you to be obsessed with a guy or in love. And it's
No,
not
I
how it
know
works.
that's so true.
You know what I mean?
True,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's why, you know.
No,
I'm
that's
like-
true. Like obsession
Obsession
is
is
a wrong
very
word,
wrong.
but I think
Obsession is. See, the thing is that people commonly
They love to hear stuff.
mask obsession with love.
Mhm.
And it's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's not love. You know what I mean?
True, yeah.
yeah, that's true. Like obsession is a little bit toxic, actually.
No, it's super toxic.
Yeah, I know. But it's hard though, because if you love someone, you get like obsessed really quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
for
Maybe
example-
you're not because you're
No,
strong, but
no,
some
you
people
can
get.
be upset. You can be obsessed with a puppy or a cat, and then he dies 5, 6, 7 years later, and your life is like, you know, tearing apart. But it's not your fault or the dog's or the cat's fault. It's just, it is your fault because you placed your entire feelings, way of thinking, dependence, and emotional sentiment and attitude towards life based on another living being. I cannot base my entire life on another living being. The way I
Yeah.
feel myself, I cannot base it on something else that's living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of people do that nowadays, and that's
So you
entirely
also-
wrong.
Yeah.
So true.
But you also like think attachment is like a wrong thing, or you think that's good?
No, attachment is something that works over time when you chose the decision to commit to a certain person, situation, family, or affair, or whatever you want to call it. It happens over time, but it doesn't happen day one. And if it happens day one, and you base your entire future based upon that sentiment, you're fucked. Because if it turns left, right, up, or down, and you don't like the result, then you're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's also scary because if someone doesn't get obsessed like or attached, they can move on so quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's also a good thing for them.
That's what
Why
I'm
do, you,
saying.
Why is it so scary?
why do you think so many people cheat nowadays? Because it's like crazy.
I think because
Social
they're not
media.
committing. No, social media, yes, and this and that, whatever.
Little things.
But I think that they're not committing to what they really have. So unless they're ready to commit to what they have and what the situation, the relationship that they're into, they will keep on cheating. If not, then they will stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of people, I don't know, they like to paint Disneyland movies in their head, and it's not like that. I remember the first time I had sex with an ex-girlfriend. She was like, "What happened? You didn't put candles around the room. You didn't
No,
put
she
a
said
song."
that?
And I'm like,
But that's fucking weird.
"It's not because she was 18, whatever, you know."
Okay, whatever. I'm 20. I don't wanna sit.
Hold on, maybe I'm talking about.
Okay,
10
yeah, now
years
go
ago.
on. Yeah.
So, and I'm like, you know what? life is not a Disney movie. You know
No.
what I mean? You're not gonna bump into a guy that's gonna pull the moon here and show it to you and stars and take you on a magic carpet ride. That doesn't exist. I told her life is just more normal. It's just you make it what it is based upon what you think, what you desire, and what you have with the people you surround yourself with, and what you make of it. It's not like, oh, today the AC doesn't work, so my life is fucked and I'm mad. No, it doesn't have to be perfect. You have to make it perfect based upon your beliefs, your mindset, and your attitude towards life and the people that surround you. So that's what I believe in.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful.
So that's the summary. Es el resumen. Este
I
no es
think
un video de
you're true,
YouTube
but
muy
like
bueno,
some-
sin cortos ni nada.
You know, some things that you say, I'm like, you cannot plan that.
No.
You cannot plan that if you're young,
I always
immature,
try to plan things, but
in love,
then,
and based
Don't
upon
just-
obsession, seduction,
but you also don't have to be like,
manipulation, and you
you're
know,
also hard on yourself.
yeah, but life is hard. You need to understand.
I know,
Life's
but
not easy.
it's so
No, but
you
it's
Life's gonna smack you.
it's also like feel love is so good.
It feels good, but you have to keep on thinking what you want and where you want to head on in life with that person.
But love is not always
I know, but
thinking.
like sometimes like miracles and like the Disney things that people are like imagining and it's like fake. It's also beautiful to think like that because life is short. You never know when it's gonna end. So you know what I mean?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Once you commit and you say, okay, this is going to be the person, maybe you can start opening up in that way. But unless the other person commits the same way and you feel the same way, maybe it's good. If it's not, then you're fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And usually it's a one-way street based upon what I've seen.
What do you mean? Like know both sides?
Yeah, I mean, no, you can commit, but a lot of people are like, one of them is more in love than the other. Have you
So
noticed?
do you think that it's always true? That there is always one person who's more in love with the other one?
Yeah.
Always?
Maybe like 90, or whatever.
That's weird.
It's true.
I don't think it's always, but I think
It's like who commands in their relationship. Done. That's it.
Are you afraid to open up to someone or not?
No, I've always opened up to my ex-girlfriends or girlfriends or whatever. Yeah.
So you've been in love?
Yeah, of course I am.
But you don't think it's scary? Because you have no like
It's
control.
scary to carry on with your life based upon your feelings, obsessions, desires, lusts, beliefs,
You know, it's funny
and
because-
spur of the moment.
Uh-huh.
That is what's scary. You cannot base your life on, oh, I feel that today, if I jump outside this window, a cloud is going to carry me and fly around. No, that's messed up. It's a failed situation and mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of people do that. And that's what I'm saying. It's fucked up.
I think it's funny to ask you because you have like a lot of control of like your life. You know, you can just get it everywhere you want. You can get it any place you want. And like love, you can control. So that's interesting to ask. You know what I mean?
You cannot control how someone feels about you.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
what I
control
mean.
how you feel about certain situations in your life, about every situation in your life.
Yeah.
So I can be in fucking jail and I can be smiling like I was in Ibiza at that time. I was in jail and I was like, how the fuck is this happening to me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was smiling. I said, I'm going to smile because I'm going to say to my friends, I was smiling when I was inside. But a lot of people are like miserable and they attack their own brain like, oh my God, what happened? And start crying's not going to fix it. Being negative about it's not going to fix it. Being miserable, stupid, and guided by your own feelings in the moment is not going to fix anything. So you have to actually be smart and use your brain. So that's the difference between people that actually succeed in life, go somewhere, fix their objectives, their desires, and their goals, instead of going with their feelings.
But then
But
don't
don't
you
you
get like in love with someone and you lose control and you're like, okay, this is getting out of hand, I want control again?
Again, that's moving your life.
You never
based-
had that? Be
Yeah,
honest.
I have. Obviously, I have.
Because
That's
sometimes-
why we have ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends.
I know, but like you want to get control like really easily. So sometimes you had like a situation you thought like, okay, this get out of and I'm like getting like a little bit obsessed. I don't want this. Or you never had that.
Yeah, of course I have.
Okay. And you didn't like it. You stopped
Hey,
with it.
hold on. Why am I thinking like this? Why am I doing this? And that's how you evolve.
And you want control again, or you're.
No, you cannot control the other person. You can only control what you feel and how you react towards the relationship that you're having. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that love or whatever is controlling the other one, or that's stupid. It's pointless.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a pretty
That
good
was a
summary.
cool conversation.
So think about it, sleep on it, and tomorrow when you're talking to your crush, think about why you're talking.
No, that's.
Yeah.
I learned a lot actually. We were just. What time is it? Like, it's insane. Look at your phone.
We have to go to bed. It's 5:58. Oh,
I just started random eating this and just asking the question and it's ended up like this. What do you thought like, oh my god, no, this is never gonna end up, and like in a few years you were like, what is this? I mean, this was nothing.
Yeah, I think that the biggest mistake that people make is that they base a lot of their decisions, likes, and ways of living life based upon who they're surrounded with in their younger years.
Yeah.
And in reality, life is not that. It's a way longer road if you know how to live it and you do what you want to do and keep surrounding yourself with people that actually build you up instead of following their ways of thought or their fucking usual desires or whatever they surround themselves with. And a lot of people, unfortunately, follow their youth based upon a little group of fucking social, whatever, kindergarten, preschool, primary, high school friends that don't even matter and they don't know anything about life. So if you base your entire growing up on those type of people, you're limiting yourself to a bigger way of thinking and capacities of exponentializing yourself to grow, right? That's one thing. And the other thing is that life goes by pretty fast.
Yeah.
As you're planning it and you do it, life goes by. You know what I mean? So today we were at this restaurant, having an amazing time, eating amazing steak, this and that. You're like, oh, let's go to Major Lace or whatever. I'm like, yeah, we can go there, that, this. And by the time you look around, it's like, oh my God, it's 12:30, 12:45, let's go to the club, whatever. Which club? No, this, that, boom, we're there, and then boom, it's done, and then tomorrow we have to move this place, but done.
Yeah.
2 days ago you were 20. No, 3 days ago you were 19. Now you're 20.
Yeah.
And in 10, what did I tell you like 3 days ago? I told you 10 years from now.
You're gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna be 30.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be 47. And you're gonna never forget that I told you that.
Yeah.
Because that's how life is.
Yeah.
It's a flash.
I know, it's scary.
It's not scary. Not
It's
if you
a little
really,
bit.
not if you make use of your time. And
Yeah,
you're
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Do you feel like you do that a lot?
Yeah, it's all it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like you're really in the
How do you do
moment.
that? Do you
I
do
don't
that?
met a lot of
Because
people.
I wake up and I thank God that I'm existing and that I'm here. A lot of people just wake up and say, oh, see, whatever.
It's
Watch
true,
TV.
because I never
Fuck
met-
off, man. You're breathing, you know?
Yeah.
You have your arms, your legs, you're here.
Yeah.
I've had friends, I remember when I was 16, I had a friend in a wheelchair. He passed away. He moved himself around with like a joystick. Fuck that. I moved around with a joystick in Fortnite, you know what I mean? It's not mine. So I saw him moving around and I'm like, man, this guy's 16. He looks 80.
Yeah.
And he left like in a year. He wasn't a big friend of mine or anything. He was just a guy that's almost my age, dying fucking 1,000 times quicker than me.
Yeah.
He never knew what an iPhone was or, you know, YouTube, whatever, no. And
Yeah, but
I
I
mean,
think-
whatever that, I don't care. It's just, life is short. Boom.
But that's, I think, seriously the best thing about you, because you really enjoy the moment, and there's so many people who are like, okay, what's next, And you're like, okay, let's just take a look at this, what we
I
have.
told you.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful. I really respect
That's
it.
why when we were at the
I mean,
film, we were
it's
looking at
amazing.
lights and we're like, enjoy this moment because it's probably not going to come back. in
Yeah, but
who
it's a
knows when.
gift for you because you don't realize nobody almost has that. Yeah, you should appreciate it. You're strict for
But
this.
you should do it as well. See, if
I'm
you're
trying
not
to,
doing
but
it,
if I look at your
you
life,
observe that and you notice it, use it to your advantage, you know what I mean?
I know, but sometimes it's hard because you're so in your emotions and like your head. But when you like see other people doing, you're like, yeah, I should be in the moment. And what's this? I'm not thinking about other things. You should appreciate the moment and be like, happy you're healthy, you can do this, and life is so short. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. For example, my nephew, I remember when he was 6 months and I was carrying him like this. Now the guy's like this size. And he hits a ball like playing soccer really hard, like fuck, like he's growing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's quick. So make use of your time.
Are you afraid of that?
No, never. Because I live life to the fullest every day. I wake up and I say, I want to do this, that, that. I write it down, Jordan, this, that. We're going to do this. Where we're going to go, what we're going to do. Everything, done. And if not, if I die tomorrow, I'm happy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I did what I wanted. Every day.
That's
I
so
swear to
beautiful.
God.
I love that.
And everyone knows that.
Yeah, but it's true. You're
That's
a really
really
special
special. Yeah.
Because you're really true, you're really in the moment, and I think it's the best things you can have as a person. Really. And it's not just for the video, it's true.
No, you gotta live the moment, but also.
But you know what I love about you? You're not trying to be cool. You're always yourself. Like some people are like, yo, this is me. I can show off. I can pay this. You're like, yo, this is me. You hire this fucking thing, and you're not even paying cool. You're like, yo, welcome.
Because I realize that life is much more than that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's so cool.
so
Because so many
special.
people can do that.
Yeah.
Well, they can't do it because they're living based on a situation, again, that is based on desire, lust, way of being gratificated or like being prized because of whatever situation they're in. For example, we were sitting there and I saw the guy beside our table. He ordered these bottles of tequila. He's like taking the video, like, and then I see him like, man, have fun, you know? Like, I mean, I've done that as well, but I didn't like. Where were we? Avenue? And the girls beside us, they were like with glasses on their phone.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like this.
It's crazy. If
1
you
hour,
see
1 hour on their phone like this. For face to face.
with a fucking sunglasses.
Like, man, if your friend dies tomorrow, you didn't talk to her, we will have
And
lunch.
also one thing I think is so important,
It's
like
fucked up.
if you see someone's eyes, you can see
That's what I'm
someone.
saying. And they have glasses, fucking 7 p.m. Man,
It's
stop,
crazy.
stop acting like an idiot. You know, enjoy your presence with your friend.
And you really think it's about the energy and how cool you look? That's not life. If you die tomorrow, nobody cares about how you look.
There's a moment to try and look cool. I've done it myself, but it's like
Yeah.
2 seconds, not your whole fucking dinner. You know what I mean?
So true. But you need to realize that some people realize it before they fucking die, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you learn that through life, it's so important. You change that because those girls are never gonna learn that, and you're gonna die like that, and you're never gonna reach that. You realize like
That's fucked
how
up.
fucked up that was.
That's my 2 cents, or a penny, or a quarter, or $1 million worth of knowledge. There you go.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
I asked you one thing and we can talk for hours. It's crazy.
But this, I mean, that's what life is, because you end up learning as you go along. And I think the biggest failure in life is to go through life not learning what other people show you, or not observing. It's funny, like, for example, one time I was at this boat that we got, we chartered, and these politicians came by and they were on the boat. And they come by and they get on the boat and they're wearing their shoes, and you don't do that on a boat. They know that they shouldn't do it, they don't care. They bring like their security, they're on the deck, stepping on it, you know? And I'm like, whatever, you're my guest, do whatever you want. And the guys are not really appreciating the moment or the service or the attention or the food. They're just like blurring their eyesight on purpose, just to fucking brainwash themselves that their life or their whatever situation is better than what they're living. And that's fucking miserable if you think about it.
There's so many guys, like
Everyone,
almost
well, not everyone, a lot of people do that, and it's, to me, it's stupid. It's like if I go tomorrow to, I don't know, Elon Musk's Tesla plant. You know, like, hey Elon, what's up? Yeah, I'm a billionaire too, whatever, this is bullshit, let's have a tequila. Oh man, actually ask questions to the guy. He knows better than you in technology, in research, in evolution, in rockets, in whatever you want to ask him.
You're
So-
acting like it's normal, but it's so
Yeah.
but a lot of people do that. So
Yeah.
it's stupid because you're having the time of your life and moment to actually question that person about much more knowledge that he has compared to you. And you're wasting it because of your ego, you know what I mean?
The most important and beautiful thing about you is we don't change because of money or followers.
No, because I know
And
that
this-
life,
but this
life
girl,
is this
baby.
moment.
Well, people get followers, they think they're shit. People get money,
No,
they
it's
think
bullshit.
they're... Yeah, okay, but...
Money's not real. Money is a fucking illusion.
I know, but
Do
you're
you
so
feel like, do
good.
you feel like Harper should really live in that world?
Huh?
In like the money world and the influencer.
No, of course. I mean, I understand money. You need money to play the game of life, but it's not the purpose of life.
Yeah, but it's
just
so
like
cool
gas.
because you
You
can
put
still-
gas
you're
and you
still-
move.
Like, you're really human, and that's what I appreciate about you.
Well, that's how life should be.
You're really a wonderful guy.
But how did you do that? It's cool. Like, for experience.
Because I've had my fucking fair share of banging my head against the wall.
But did you
looking how it's not
also
good.
grow up like that? Like with parents,
Yeah, I
like
did.
you appreciate little things, blah blah blah.
I did, yes. My grandparents did.
I think it's
Yeah.
important.
You're the oldest, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're very responsible or not?
No, because my brothers are smart themselves, and I don't need to, nanny them around.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Hmm.
Are you very older than them or not?
Yeah, no. 1 year younger than my other brother, and then like 5 years the other one. And the other was like 9. The baby, but not that baby, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the way life is, and people sometimes, I don't know. Biggest regret in life I've read, it's people that should have said yes to a lot of things, or that didn't try a lot of things instead of not trying. I mean, instead of trying.
Yeah, it's true.
Some of them are like, I don't know, going to swim. I was with my brother 2015, Filantropist. We were in a boat. And I'm like, bro, let's go swimming. And he's like, ah, man, I'm lazy. I'm like, brother, shut the fuck up. It's 2015. It's you and me. We're young. We paid for this boat and my friends. Let's fucking jump in the water and enjoy the feeling of the water and the salt and the sea. You never know if tomorrow you're going to be in a fucking wheelchair. You're not going to be able to swim, you know? And he's like, yeah, fuck that. Boom, jumped in. So that type of things make you realize, make you remind you that it's not forever. Nothing's forever.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But it's so like special that you remind yourself that, because you know, some people think like, oh my god, I have flight tomorrow, I have another year, so fuck it, I'm gonna sleep the whole day, blah, blah, blah.
I don't know if I have another year, but it's not because I don't know if I have another year that I'm gonna spend all my money today, or no. Just make the best of the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the summary.
Yeah, that's true.
Make the best of the moment, give yourself the best of you, and don't regret it, and just go with it, you know? Except with love, you gotta think about it.
No.
No, stop saying that. I don't agree. I'm a girl, so I don't agree.
Bueno, vamos a dormir.
But I think we have different brains, so that's why. You know what I mean?
That's what's beautiful, it's
I
yin
work-
yang, yin
I
yang.
work more with my heart, so that's girls.
Sí, hombres, mujeres.
No,
I
yin
wish
yang,
I
black
could
and white.
change. I wish I could be like,
No,
think
that's,
with my dick.
that's horrible. No. Not even us. No, you cannot think with your dick if you're getting married. That's stupid.
I know.
It's like if I'm saying, yeah, I'm cold, I'm gonna put on the boiling water and leave my hand there for the rest of my life.
You know what I think is so scary about life? That your feelings change so much through time. You know what I mean?
Guy or
Sometimes-
girl?
No, I think everybody, right?
Yeah.
You're like so sick with someone, like months go by and it's like gone. You're
But
like,
that's what I'm saying. You
But
cannot,
obsession is not good.
you cannot base your commitment based on your feelings. That's what I'm saying.
But when
A
do you
little
know
bit.
it's the one? How do you know?
Because you choose it to be the one. Yes.
But you
Hard.
choose based
But
on
how do you
person.
choose if it's the one?
Yeah.
Because you like most of the aspects of this person. That's it. And maybe it'll change over time, but in general,
But do you think
like
there's
everything.
something special about that someone that you think like, okay, that's it, that she's the one?
Maybe that person is also committed to you and say, you know, I don't care if you tomorrow you're bald, you're big, fat, poor, rich. I don't care. I'll still like you.
Okay,
And
that's
that's
a
love.
good thing.
That's
So not
commitment.
always the brain.
No, that's
That's
commitment.
so hard.
to
Come
love.
here.
No, not always the brain, also the heart.
Heart with mind.
No, you're scared to say that.
It's like body, mind, and spirit, like an
No,
No, you're
mind
scared.
and heart.
body, mind, and spirit.
You're
It's
just scared
coming
to say it.
It's true.
No.
And the heart, like
Also,
that's
me.
I say 50-50, 50-50. My opinion is 50-50. I'm a girl, so whatever. Good night, 50-50 for me. Okay, I'm gonna sleep. Muchachos.
Buenas noches.
Thank you so much.